back to another episode of Millennial Conversations. We are back with Biki and we are also joined by Kiarie. So today we are going to be talking about red flags in relationships. And again, we're going to give the female and the male perspective. So let's just get into it. Kiarie, maybe you can tell us what's a big flag for you, like something that irritates you about women and it's a deal breaker, you just walk away.
Demands and expectations, I guess. You shouldn't expect something from me that I guess you can't, you've never offered yourself, it's not been offered by someone else, holding me to a higher standard than you hold the rest of you people.
Who told you to see this potential? Maybe this is what it is.
So you're saying you don't want women who see the potential in you?
No,
wait.
Who's told you have not yet picked?
This is the best point.
It's like, yeah, I'm not...
I'm saying, okay, just break it down. So you're saying you meet a babe and she wants you to be something you're not. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, expecting, like, it's usually, fine, me it's usually expecting what your friends get from me.
Like in terms of treatment?
Yeah, treatment.
Like in terms of dinner?
Even time. Maybe your friends and their dudes spend their time together. So you can't hold me to that same standard.
Our relationship is ours here.
Yeah, ours is between us two.
Yeah.
So it's usually just that, like holding me to high expectations.
Salma, what do you think about that?
Because I'm just so confused, first of all. Because are you talking about in terms of monetary expectations, character-wise, and then also...
So he's saying, first of all, where he's reached, you found him like that. Like his peak, he's at his peak. Then number two,
then
also comparing.
The issue then is that comparing.
Yeah.
Like you don't want a babe to be in a relationship with you telling you, my friends do this and this with their guys. Why are we not doing this?
But also, Kiarie, isn't that just a communication thing as well?
No. So you can't really communicate your friends around.
Yeah.
She sees your friends are happy.
Yeah. The guys are living their best life.
Okay, let's shoot it to Salma. What's your one thing that irritates you and is a flag and is a no-no?
For me, let me just start from the beginning. Before the relationship. It's when a guy pursues you, like you're living your best life, minding your own business, and then a guy is there pursuing you. Then you're like, okay, if I think about it, it's not so bad. You decide to like...
What do you mean it's not so bad? You say it's good.
No, it's not so bad. Because I don't know what's ahead, so it's not so bad.
But when it is now, it's good.
So he pursues you?
Yeah, then the moment like I'm like, okay, let's give it a try. Then the guy doesn't commit or doesn't... Like, so what was all this for? What was all that effort for?
In fact, can you people address that?
Yeah, like, why are you going through all these lengths? Yeah, and then when I say, okay, fine, let's do it.
Speak. Nah, it's not finally known you. Like I've known you now.
I've known you, now I don't want anymore. That's what
it is. Yes, when you finally know us, you finally know someone and then now you realize like, it was fun from the outside.
Yeah.
Then now, once you're in there, it's more...
It's not easy for men to transition. That's the problem.
But then that's the question. What do you want from her as you're pursuing her? Do you want a relationship or do you want one of the boys?
And then be clear.
Yeah, also,
what do you want?
Maybe some people just want to. Maybe some people just want to hit it. I don't know what they're talking about.
If you're just hitting it or you're just surveying, say you're just hitting it and you're just surveying.
But it's easier said than done. You survey and then you obviously you're like to memorize a survey. You don't get to show up there.
Girls usually like saying like if you want to smash, just say you want to smash.
Yeah.
And then when you say you want to smash, you're told no. You should get to know me first.
No. Let me tell you something. From the experience that you both have had right now.
No, we have no experience like that. We're not those guys.
Maybe from the experience you have had about.
The
experience you have had about. You should know better. You should know that if you string a babe along, in fact, it should even be more difficult. To deal with it at that point.
But you're not also stringing along, eh? It's not stringing along.
It is. if you're taking someone out on dates and you're calling them every day and you're pursuing them, you are stringing them along, knowing very
Maybe
well
they're
that you
stringing
don't,
along.
want to have something
commitment,
long term.
yeah.
You don't want to commit to this.
But now talking to you every day is long term.
You know how girls are. Obviously, we
But you
develop
also know how
emotional
boys
attachment.
are.
But then that's the thing. What you're showing me is you want us to hang out all the time. You want us to talk all the time.
Because
You want
Because you're good vibes. Because at that point you're still
At
good
that point,
vibes.
you're still good
You're
vibes.
good vibes. Like you're fun. You're actually fun.
Usually it's that switch. Like,
Yeah.
the minute fine, you've decided you want to like take
Yeah.
things seriously. Don't.
Hey, then you're like, these are my notes back here. Let me now show you.
Yeah, I want to
Seriously.
hear. I want to hear from girls. I want to hear from
Yeah,
girls
please.
who are
No,
watching
no,
this.
no.
Yeah.
Like
Also
whether
from-
you agree, or also from guys, if you do feel like there's that switch and then it's not fun
Exactly.
anymore, and whether that is what you're looking for, you're looking for fun.
It's not. It's not you're only looking for fun. You're just like, why would you not want your girlfriend to be fun? Like, generally, why not?
You're just not looking for.
Yeah, you're not looking just for fun, but you can't become my girlfriend then you stop being fun.
What is that?
Like,
What are they
you
doing that
saying?
is not
So
fun?
you're saying when
Is
you're
that
what is not fun?
when you
Switch,
pass
There's like a
her,
switch.
From
Like a switch.
girlfriend to mom, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
just
like,
switches.
Now your boys are no longer invited to the house.
Yeah, you're just like,
You're having them over too much.
Yeah.
You're going out too much.
you always party.
You're spending your money badly.
Yeah.
It was fun when we were doing it
We
together.
were doing it together.
But now it's wrong. It's like,
Why do you go out every weekend?
No
You're like, see.
no response.
Wanajijua.
But then also you're getting into a relationship because you want to
To stop drinking.
No,
obviously.
to stop
no.
drinking.
we're rocking our
But-
foundation. We're rocking our foundation.
Kuna shift jamaa huko bwana, jamaa kwa like hizi.
You have to acknowledge that you're now in a relationship with someone. And if this, I'm assuming when you're dating a person, you're not just dating for the sake, you're not in a relationship. So you want to move into something serious. So of course some things now, when you're looking at your behaviors, you have to compromise. You see, it
Compromise
can't just
or
be
change.
that every day you're sleeping in the club from dusk till dawn.
Yeah, you can't do that. Nobody does that.
So what is this until she's changed from girl to mom that you're saying? Maybe it's just a matter of you understanding where she's coming from and where you're coming from. Alafu mpatani.
The issue is that they're not understanding.
No.
They're
The,
not
the issue is that it's not your partner like she's pulling you out of where you are. She's like, you come to this side, bwana. Ukuje usimame
Where I
hapa.
found you was not good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we leave that for the comments section. I think a red flag in a relationship is disrespect. That's the kawa thing. Don't disrespect me. Alafu, okay, I think I'm leaning towards something Kiarie was saying. Yeah, we had our lives independent of the relationship. So don't come here to start, like ordering my life around. Because we are now like two independent people coming together. But that one, I don't really consider it like a flag, like I'll walk away. I just think it's something I have to address. If a person was doing that. And then of course another flag is cheating. That one. Don't cheat.
Where?
I didn't know cheating was on the list.
I mean, first of all,
Yeah,
see,
it's a flag.
so you're getting in. This is before you get in.
Oh, before.
Let me tell you, I've
But also,
remembered
yeah.
one. Right? Violence. Wow.
Yeah,
These
facts.
people, these people who throw hands. No.
Insults and violence.
Insults and violence. You start with that one, I'm like, it's okay.
Yeah, that one maybe I'll agree.
Sister, it's fine.
That one I'll agree.
Let's love each other separately.
Yeah, that's one.
Nice.
Although-
You become sister with an AH.
Although Biko,
Yeah.
I've been in conversations where our homies have actually said that they love crazy babes and they like babes
Oh.
who do the extra. We've been in such a convo, Sam. They like babes who do extra.
Those ones, they're
and
drunk.
for them, the crazy excites them.
No. There's crazy love beat you. Eh?
No, like now see it's passionate. Like now the beating, the scratching.
But I get what Biko is saying. Like that's something for you.
Yeah.
It's a red flag. Like you go into
Unatukana ukipigwa bwana. Hapana.
Destroying my shit.
Yeah.
You can't just come and
Yeah.
break my tell you.
Yeah. And then in the
Sure,
morning,
you want to be
you want to be okay, we cuddle.
Yeah.
Ama, you've beaten me, then you want to sleep next
No,
to
I'm
me.
just saying,
And-
I've had some homies say they like that part.
Yeah.
Get
them some
fine.
help.
I'll tell you this from a personal perspective.
Uh-huh.
I prefer shows who are not like really normal per se. It's that.
Do you know who's watching this as well?
Yeah,
Wow.
Someone who
break it down for us slowly.
Yes.
Not normal.
Someone who
Exciting.
exciting. Someone who keeps you on your toes.
To the
Like,
pressure,
It's
kweke
like,
bumper.
when you do something wrong, you feel like
You see, I was not referring to things from the moon.
That's him alone. I am not there. Give me. I
Okay,
need peace.
Sawa,
I don't need problem.
We are not going to judge. You like who you like.
Okay.
No, we're going to judge. That's why we're here. What the hell is that, bro?
And it's usually dope for a relationship because I think it'll get boring after some time. So if you have someone normal, you guys are bored.
Someone
never
normal.
fighting. You're
But
not.
isn't normalcy the beauty? Like, aren't you supposed to grow together?
So you grow through. You grow through trials.
You're those biblical guys. You're those biblical guys. You're like,
Boring old love, like, you know, nice love. Okay.
Okay. Next
yes,
question.
yes, you want to be boring.
Okay. Next question, which is another red flag, is about communication. I think men, and I know I keep saying we shouldn't generalize, but
Generalize.
90% of men, nyinyi watu communication, it's a problem. As in,
How?
I don't know what is the issue. Like, for instance,
We like to be present in the moment.
now what is that?
Even in that moment, you don't communicate.
Yeah, as in, let me tell you something. You know, the way you're here saying ati babes are for time you at Oyo with your homies, they're asking you where you are. It's all about communication. Like, number one, if you just tell someone, by the babe, today, this evening, I'm heading out with the fellas. Yeah.
No, but you see, women make this assumption that men make plans usually 2 weeks before that. On the 23rd of November, I'll be heading out with Kiarie. We don't. We make plans in 5 minutes.
Okay, fine. If you're a spontaneous person, why can't you just, even in that moment, why can't you send a message?
Okay, personally, I'm great at communicating. Please don't.
Is that what you think?
Is
about
that what you think
something
about
you've been
yourself,
told?
Biko?
End user feedback. End user feedback, bro.
Okay.
Excellent.
Now again, you said we enter relationships as individuals. Yeah. I consider that concept, that's just you being a main character in our relationship. Why do I need to inform you at every minute?
Sasa nimeenda kwa duka kununua bread
As
and
in,
I'm crossing the
I'm
road.
trying to dip somewhere. My homies have detained me. It's
Sasa,
easy.
are you hearing this? Are you?
Main character.
If you're hearing it,
It's just because we are seated.
Someone wants to walk off stage. Just like let's walk off set.
are you hearing?
I can hit you up in the morning, tell you what I was doing yesterday. I don't need to tell you at that exact point. That keeping in touch regularly.
What happens if you go to that club and you end up in a ditch somewhere? Tutakupata wapi?
Now
Kama
you,
kitu
when you're
kama
asleep
that.
and I'm in the ditch, what are you going to do anyway?
It's not-
Okay, me, let me talk
It's not
about
like
it in
you have
another
the heart
perspective.
issue about
Let me
it.
ask in another perspective. For me, I think communication in the big things. In the big things.
What are the big things?
The big things are like, I don't know, it depends also for you guys. Like, is it, if you're in a serious relationship, is it about money? Is it about like where we are going with this? It not, you know, in that annoying way of asking what are we?
Where else can we be going?
No, because that's the thing. You see, it's those assumptions. That's the thing. Communicate in those big things. That's my issue for me. Yeah. So I don't have to be in a place where I'm assuming stuff.
Yeah.
And then you tell me, hey, but I never said that. So how did you just?
So now once we have 2 kids,
And then when you
I
assume,
still have to keep
when you
telling you
assume
where
they
we're
tell
going.
you you're crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you assume
So
they
for
tell
me,
you
that's the thing.
No.
Like, do you agree that you should communicate in the big things?
I should communicate all the time in the best way you know how.
Best way you know how. That leaves it to a lot of interpretation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That leaves it.
But
Kiarie?
that's just part of it. Communication isn't linear for everyone.
Yeah.
I guess everyone has their own way of communicating. Someone's way might just be keeping quiet.
Yeah.
If you know your person, then
Look
Their
at
way
this.
of communicating
Yeah.
is keeping quiet.
Look at the silence.
someone-
Look at the silent
everyone-
treatment we receive. You know when you're getting that passive aggressiveness, not from you're getting those one-word answers.
No.
And someone is telling you, you should have known I was mad by the way I was texting you.
Actually, let me now address that. Let me address it. Because I don't hear you people malign us with this passive aggression term.
Yeah.
If
No,
I
I'm not
tell you
about-
there's something I don't like maybe the way I'm saying, communication is key, maybe. So I tell you like, yeah, like maybe I'd like you to just, I don't know, let me know something about something, I don't know. And I keep saying, like, we keep having this discussion. Or maybe there's something you might be doing, because in relationships, you're all getting to know each other. So there'll always be moments when hampatani. But there's something you're doing and you let a homie know, yo, when you do this
A
thing,
homie?
it upsets
Your
me.
babe.
Your babe.
Oh.
When you do this thing, it upsets me.
It's getting hot.
The guy keeps doing this thing. Now you see it also gets to a point where you can't keep repeating yourself, because every single moment you're like, we've been through this. As in, I've told you. But now you people, I hear you coining this term, oh, babes are passive aggressive. No, it doesn't come from nowhere. It's because I've actually spoken. I've used my words so many times that now I can only just be like, you know what?
And which leads me to my other red flag.
Yes.
Or not even feeling crazy. Sometimes there are guys who make you feel like they belittle you, or they make you feel like they know better.
Those are bad ones.
No. But we are talking about but we are talking about
And I'm saying, but I'm saying those are the bad ones.
Yeah, but okay. So then you can speak from your good perspective. Then.
Or tell us what you're perceiving as this passive aggression.
Yes.
Because that's what we're trying to tell you where we come from and how people downplay it.
Yeah, but
so when we say passive aggressiveness, and then George say gaslighting.
That's like that kind of like balance.
None of them is balance.
Okay, equilibrium.
But like gaslighting isn't generally even a thing. Like telling someone
What you think?
That's
all you're gaslighting.
like yo.
Wait, you're saying gaslighting is not a thing?
It's not really a thing.
But that's what I'm saying. Do you see? This is exactly what I was trying to explain. That this person, Kiarie.
She's gonna start talking to you, the third party.
Yes, this
Biko,
person.
can you tell Kiarie?
See, you've assumed
You're
that.
making but that's the thing. You are, because I feel a certain way, but you feel like you know better. What are you telling me that gaslighting is not a thing? And you just gaslit me.
Yeah.
You don't know better. That's the issue. You don't know better. But also it's that mentality of
That's such a
like
heavy
she's
presumption.
just being.
What do you mean you don't know
She's
better?
just being
She's just being her. Like you know how she is. You know how
Yeah.
mamas are these days. You know,
But-
like that kind of talk.
But you also have, you know how you guys are with your communication. You know how guys
But
are.
here
right?
we are talking about it and
Yeah.
wanting to understand what is it that is going through your mind when you do those things that
We
you
don't
do.
we don't use things. You see now you're making it sound like we are demented. We were collected from the side of the road on the way to Badare.
I don't get why that term is not used in like friendships, yeah.
What's
So
that
no one,
like?
no one will say like me, I'm telling my homie, hey bro,
Unani gaslight.
hey
No,
najuanga venye unakuwa like yo, I'm gaslighting you. Right? That's how you are.
Actually, I think it's actually used. Even in friendships, because a
And
friendship
also-
is still a relationship.
Yes,
Where
but
you might
also
fight
you
and
need
stuff.
to remember that a relationship, you see, you and Biko, your relationship is different compared to you and your girl. You
Yeah.
cannot treat your girl the same way you treat Biko.
Mm.
Biko might
treat your
understand. Biko will not. Yeah. Biko might be like, yeah, whatever. You didn't talk to me for the last 1 week. You probably
First
were
of all,
busy.
Yeah.
those
But a girl
are
would not. It
those
wouldn't
are
be the same
stretches.
thing.
You're
No,
also,
I'm giving an
example. If you're not talking to your girlfriend for 1 week, my friend.
No, but it would be okay if he doesn't talk to you for 1 week. You would just also
he's not
assume
my boyfriend.
precisely
That's what
the
she's trying to
point.
say.
And that's what I'm telling you. Don't use an example for 1 week. Say you've been at work the whole day, you haven't gotten a chance to communicate
that
with
example.
with your partner. They know the job you're doing. Maybe you're a guy for welding. The whole day you're fighting with those chumas and nobody wants to. Then depending on the person, and it's not a perfect thing. It doesn't mean that it's guys must do this and girls do this. People are different. People communicate differently. People take in communication and receive love differently. The girls are like, just talk to me in the morning. Don't bother me.
Yeah. Or talk to me in
I'm
the
doing,
morning.
yeah, I'm doing research. Don't be texting me memes during the day. You're distracting me. And the people who are like, you better be on that phone. 10 minutes I'll get
Okay,
worried.
that one I understand.
Yeah.
That one I understand. But just to bring it back to what Sounds is trying to say, the point she's trying to make is that when you're in a relationship, it's different than when you're in a friendship. So even that 1 day that you're saying is very different. You see, with your homie, it's unlikely that Kiarie will start asking you where you are after.
Maybe he's a sensitive guy, but I don't reach out twice a day. No, if somebody's going to lie to you, they're going to lie to you. They'll promise you marriage. They'll tell you you're the only one for them. You can't fight that, yeah? But you also can't put yourself in a position of being in a gray area by your own choice when you are the one who feels something new and expect the other person to be a magician and look into
No,
you.
but also the fact that you feel like they're there with you. You are there together. But then that person is
No,
also
no,
there
no.
with other people.
Yeah.
He's also there.
Majority of people in Nairobi self-character development.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
You've assumed sour it's me and you.
It's me and you.
We haven't talked about
Who
it.
is Kiawa?
Okay, that's a good point that you make because I don't
Somebody's
like
dating you, but you're not dating them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd like to hear, by the way, whether that is actually people who have gone through character development in Nairobi, whether that's
that is
actually
to yourself.
whether
Yeah.
it was your own doing. I'd like to know
See-
because when I talk to guys like this, I'm so shocked that this is what the perspective is on this side.
No, but just think about the examples we've given you. Like, there are even times, maybe you were out, whatever, like you even just kissed this girl. yeah, like you guys made out, whatever. Like you went home, maybe you regretted it, maybe you liked it. Nothing happened after that. But the guy or the girl has leapfrogged. Them, they are choosing the suit for the
We
wedding.
have built already.
In their Pinterest, you know that kind of idea board, the one for Kitenges. She's just adding. She's like,
You see the next step, the Dunda with another shorty.
another shorty.
And now you're a dog.
You're a dog. You're a cheater. You misled me.
Okay.
Yeah, and
That's
it's
food for thought.
Yeah, food for thought. It's not fair.
Okay, something else to prick our minds: open relationships. So I would not be in an open relationship. Anyone can feel free to chime in. Maybe we can start with Kiarie. Would you be in an open relationship?
Those in relationships should say whether they should be in an open relationship.
Whether you can open them.
Yeah, whether they can be. Some guys asking for permission.
Yeah,
Some guys would
and
be a bit like,
if you would be in one, tell us like why, like what is fascinating about it?
Freedom, I guess. It's just like,
So you
Like,
would,
I would-
no, first, to answer the question, you
I'm
would
not
be
in one.
But you would be.
But would you be open to it?
I only mind it just in terms of like, I think an open relationship will like encourage growth. That will
encourage what?
Growth for everyone. It's like, yo,
boss,
Uh-huh.
it's
For everyone
constant,
involved.
bro. It's
Yeah,
constant.
yeah,
It's constant competition, bana.
Okay.
Mnaingia
Nice.
Mercury pamoja, and you know you have to work twice as hard. Ah, she's cute, eh? People are trying with her. You're the one trying.
Is that
You're the one
open?
trying.
That's not open. that's just
Free for all.
nah. You see, that's not open. Open is like how she's gone out, she's done her own thing.
Yeah.
Easy. Then
And you're okay with that?
me, I'm at home
Yeah.
doing my own thing,
Yeah.
chilling.
Yeah.
Easy.
Own thing, is it like we're playing FIFA with you online? I'm my own
See, I
team.
may be playing FIFA with you as she's getting cool, but
You're chill with that. Like you're okay with that.
if we're on that, I guess we're all on that level in terms of if she's not really trying to control my life like we are.
You know the problem.
We're linked to
you
Kabisa.
know you're approaching this like a home.
She's not
You
trying
think that now you'll be allowed to smash multiple babes. The same stress you feel in that relationship, you'll be feeling it, but it's open.
Really times the number
Yeah,
of
times
times
yeah, but it's open. That stress you're feeling, it's
Nah,
open.
you actually share the stress, bro.
No.
Someone else is getting the.
Nah, let me tell you, by the time she's coming back, she's like, you're the one I love. Let me show you this stress.
Okay, Biko, what's your view?
I have no view. Salma, start first.
Okay, Salma.
Me, I wouldn't be. I
Okay.
wouldn't be in an open relationship. I'm too jealous as a person.
Oh,
And yeah,
Sure.
I own it.
Uh-huh.
I own it.
Yeah, know
if we're-
yourself.
Yeah, if we are doing this, we are doing this exclusively. It's
Yeah.
just me and you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything Salma said, I support verbatim. Open is a no-no.
You can't be in an open
what-
long distance relationship.
You're triggering something for me.
You see, let me tell you, I feel like the nice part of being in an open relationship is when you're doing it. I don't know, when the other person is doing it, wouldn't you feel some type of way somehow? I mean, yeah, you have to reach a certain level of understanding.
Let's define this open.
But
Is it open purely sexually? Is it open emotionally and sexually? Like there are different nuances to this because you guys, I'm sure, agree with the notion of
Me, I
emotional
think it's the
cheating.
whole way.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
it's
do.
the whole way.
So is it like okay,
Sexually.
you're like they can just be sexual with other people, but do I find you liking this babe and sending her memes and jokes? Dead. Or is it like
I should say
they
also
can
because
be-
these things sometimes they also metamorph into something emotional. You honestly
see how the
cannot
guys-
say.
see how the guys are just
no,
like,
no,
They're
as
like,
in,
That's
yeah, as in, you can't start at it to qualify.
You know there's a
like,
difference.
It's just sexual. It's
Maria,
just sexual.
you know that-
So are you saying that an open relationship is only sexual? Is that
No,
what
we
I'm
could
getting?
define it.
That's what
it
we're
could
asking,
be-
like,
there
how
are
we
those
define
that
No, but
don't-
I want to know like where Kiarie was coming from.
that's the main part. Then the emotional part is not.
Open.
It's not deep like that. Yes,
But
can
now that's boundary. That's what I'm saying.
You
That's
know there's a
boundary.
difference, Maria, between
This
an affair and cheating.
educate me. What is the
the
difference?
There's a difference.
Tell me. I hear.
Cheating, either party can have made a mistake. Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
a
no, wait,
Okay,
but it's
uh-huh.
still cheating. It doesn't disqualify that.
Uh-huh.
An affair, that's what you only love. You're like you have a second girlfriend. You know, you're taking her on dates. you're considering asking her how her day was, you're giving her emotional support. You know, you can cheat with a guy you met at Mercury,
Okay.
reopened
Let's
yesterday, and then you
You
cheated.
can't
You know,
cancel our plans to go chill with that.
yeah.
I'm That's not cheating,
When you
that's
fight with your other
proper
girlfriend, you
cheating.
come home and then now you're in a bad mood, and then you can't tell your wife that why you're in a bad mood. You are having an affair because you and your babe are fighting.
Let me be very specific. Whether it is cheating, affair, looking, surveying, turning the head is a no. Is a no.
Yeah, it's terrible. Never.
But again, I was hearing an analogy yesterday in terms of like cheating, yeah. In terms of like cheating is like you and your baby is like you and water, yeah. You saw that analogy yesterday. So you can live with water like for the rest of your life, yeah. But at a point you want orange water, something random. You went straight to a restaurant,
Wow.
get a cold Fanta.
But would it be okay with you if I did the same thing?
Yeah, but see, the problem is that we're talking like we need to inform each other about everything. So that brings in
Many issues.
No, that's if you tell me like,
what you don't look at her to.
Yesterday we're in an open relationship. You haven't told me what happened yesterday. I'm still listening. I'm at home.
Ama she comes home from Mercury, she's like, let me tell you this guy made me.
No, that's torture.
He's like, this guy.
So she's simply just getting orange water, lemon water. Okay. For me, kunywa kwencha. Just drink the normal water. Just not even sparkling water.
Hata tonic soda water.
Na kama maji imekosekana, you live with that drought. Just stay there, please.
No drought.
Yeah, no drought, but I'm just saying. Ukunywe maji.
Yeah, I think in all shapes and forms, for me, I would say. Yeah.
I mean,
I respect people who are mature. It's not even immaturity. I wouldn't say that I'm immature for not, but I respect people who feel they're comfortable in that level and feel like I know, my relationship with you will not be hampered by these other things. Yeah, I respect that. But for me, I know I'm not capable.
Okay. So we have just 2 more bonus items to talk about. And this was just something I had to throw as spanner in the works. So about love languages, I think.
Why are you laughing, Kiarie?
This is a case he has had to deal with. This is a case a guy has had to.
I just wanted us to have like a convo about love languages in terms of like I think sometimes in relationships we are doing too much work trying to like really please a person, like as to what they want. Do you get? As in, like when someone tells you, fine, my love language is time, and you get that, it's okay. But still, as I said, when you came into this relationship, you know me as a person. Maybe I'm a busy person like 24/7. But now you're spending so much time trying to meet this love language. You even forget yourself. Like you're spending so much time trying to meet this love language. And this concept that has been, put out there that, people should know their love languages and that's how the relationship will develop and all these things. And what I'm just saying is, for me, what I think it is just a lot of proper nonsense. I do. As in, I've come now to learn that having been in a relationship for a while now. I think, there's some guide and everything, but I think 2 people just need to sit and understand each other and how they love each other. Like putting this pedestal of, me, my language is gifts. So every time for you to make me happy, it's just, gifts, and you should get that. And if you're not getting that, then we're incompatible and that's my view.
Preach louder.
Tell me, guys.
No, wait.
What
But
tell me
I
what
think-
you
Louder.
But that's something me I've just
Because
come
anything
to
that you're agreeing to, shut up first.
See, it's racism.
No, that's just my view. So
Yeah.
I'm happy to. And after for me, I started there. Those ones for you to understand.
Can you put this in a document? You secured it.
Let me finish.
So I get where you're
But I'm
coming
just
from.
saying, after
how
a
you
while,
evolve.
I've just come to see that.
Putting it in practice.
It's just more. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
I think the way you're saying, like you need to sit down to understand someone, is probably because you see, one person cannot be so one-dimensional.
Yeah.
You can't just pick one and say this is it.
Yeah.
I think there's many elements to it.
Yeah.
But that is maybe this love language concept, in my view, is a way of somebody who sat down and sort of tried to put it in words, in big categories and say, these
Like
are
these are the
probably,
things.
they're just supposed to be guidelines. I
Yeah,
don't think
yeah.
they should be very restrictive to say, if you don't give me gifts, then you don't love me, because maybe I'm doing other things
Amen.
for you.
Amen.
Yeah,
Amen.
but I wouldn't want to completely rubbish them. I feel like there's some wisdom, but then not as a very strict straight
So actually now what I'm
jacket.
pointing out is that strict thing where you find a lot of the times maybe because you've communicated to someone like my love language is gifts, and a person actually does something that's an act of service, like something really big, you know, maybe an act of service could be they've fixed a house for you, I don't know, something like that. Now you forget to see that, but you're thinking about where is the necklace.
But I would respond and say, is that what that person wants? Because you can come and build me a house, and
But it's not
what I
what
want.
you
Maybe
want.
I just want us to spend the evenings together. Like, you can come and give me a mansion, and a mansion is not what I want.
Can I have the mansion when you're given? Since you don't want the
I
mansion.
can give it to you.
Yeah,
I can
give
give
the
it to you, Biko.
Let's
Yeah.
hear from Kiarie. Kiarie has just been shaking his head.
The love languages is just feelings. It's how you feel today. Like today I'm feeling like I need to go see Michelle, so today it's quality time. It's not, it's just how you feel in a relationship. Everyone tries to put it into those terms where gifts. If you're in a relationship, you buy your woman a gift regularly. So she can't be expecting gifts. Again, it's that aspect of like, no, since you've said you want time, I need to create time. It's not that simple. It's not like something I can morph into and get into your language and just stick to that.
Yeah, but that's, you know what you're trying to say, Kiarie, is, you see, in as much as, for you, let's say you feel, you know, to be a good boyfriend, you buy your girlfriend, you know, gifts regularly, you do things for her, which you think are nice, and they're nice things. I mean, I don't disagrey. But again, you see, love languages are not what you think. It's also how the other person wants to be loved. Because you see, you can be going there, you're working 24/7, you're I don't know, this big business person, you're never at home, but then you come with diamond, you know, jewelry, and you feel like, yeah, she's going to like it. But then she's like, I have all this diamond and gold, but I don't have my man next to me.
Amen.
So, where are we now? Where do we go from there?
You know, some people, they love
There's
language.
a language you speak, then there's a language you hear.
Yeah, no, actually, that's the best way to
Yeah,
speak. There's a language you speak and there's a
The
language
language you hear.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
maybe for me that's
How I speak.
That's how I speak. So now I guess there has to be that.
Learn how to hear this language.
You need to get a middle ground somewhere.
Stop and listen.
You know, there are also the people who their love language is money. So, to go like number 6.
Yeah, but that's the point I'm trying to make. Like, I feel, guys, we've been told so many times not to generalize. But yeah, I'm taking the advice. But what I'm saying is, from a girl's perspective, it is not always fair to rubbish it or to not give it consideration. I think you should also listen to what would make me happy.
For sure.
Yeah.
We agree completely.
Yeah, because there's no point of going into like another direction.
Yeah.
You're putting so much effort there, but it's not what I want.
What if what makes you happy doesn't make me happy?
Then I
Like,
learn what makes you
Yeah, it's
happy.
getting me out of my comfort zone. You want me to like.
So now you see, you both also have to learn, and you have to arrive also somewhere. There has to be some compromise.
Compromises.
That one
The
has
C
to
word.
be.
Yeah,
So you're the one giving relationship advice now.
I think it can't just be.
Wow, can you hear the shots being taken at me here first of all?
What is that?
Typical, you're the one giving
Relationship advice right now.
Yeah.
Anyway, growth from
C word,
beginning
C
to the
word,
end of
C
the
word.
video.
The C word.
You see, that's how I get what you're saying in terms of like you can't have one language.
Yeah.
You can't have one thing you're stuck on. That you have to.
And also, like, think about it. Even when you like overemphasize one, another lacks, and it's good if you have good communication where your partner is like, yo, you're actually not spending time with me. You're buying me great things. You're communicating well and whatever, but I actually want to do stuff with you. Then you adjust, and like it's a work in progress. You keep adjusting.
Because you also keep growing in the relationship.
Because sometimes the words of affirmation, there are too many now. You're like, I'm choking my
And to be fair, we can't even call this a language.
The
You can't, I don't think we call them a language. You can just say requirements that someone.
So your issue is the term, the terminology.
Yeah, it's requirement. You see how like on a soundboard.
Give your contract.
On a soundboard you
Yeah.
pima the bass.
Then the
whatever.
treble.
So now you have all of this stuff like that.
No, but you know the problem with that is sometimes somebody comes, they just want to work at the volume up. Now you're like, hey, easy Twitter, easy.
Okay.
Also, people grow. I have found like when I was younger, probably I liked certain things.
Yeah.
But now when I'm getting
You
older,
appreciate
it's
other
other
things.
things. Yeah.
Yeah, people grow.
So you, as guys, just be flexible and go with it.
And as women also be flexible.
We are, but then you see, that's what as we are receptive.
Even
we are
now sometimes
receptive.
maybe our love language is not time. We are like, give us our own time. Maybe that's your love language.
Okay. And you see, if that's
Wow.
the case,
Even the producer is like, amen. Like that's my love
and
language.
you see, if that's the case, that's what I'm saying. You still need to communicate. And even for you, as much as that's not your love language, there has to be some compromise. That's what I'm saying. So for her, maybe she
See
has
what?
to understand. Okay, I can't be with you all the time, like you, or I can't text you every day. You see that's okay. But now even you have to now also make that effort to be like.
Let me tell you,
okay, I'll put in some time.
that's nice in theory. We're ground. Hey, yeah,
Space has
but
never
that's
been
yeah. Space. That's what you'll be told. You want space? You can be single. You're like, oh, you want more time? You can be single from tomorrow.
Give you time for yourself. You can love yourself.
Yeah, love yourself. It's all the time.
It does work if you guys like understand each other.
I think it does.
Yeah,
I think
if we can only
and also I don't think it's something you'll get it right like just at it because you love each other and you've spoken. It's something you have to keep working at it until you learn each other's
So
wisdom.
a few paragraphs, you know, when you
No, but then it's true.
you receive them, kidogo, you read them, uko, you're high. You don't even know what's going on. You receive your paragraphs and then you learn.
You see, yeah, and you see even with those long paragraphs.
And never.
You see, even
I'm
with
a
those
very
long
good
paragraphs, think of like people in long-term relationships. If you've been with someone for like 5-6 years and you've actually made it that far with those long paragraphs that maybe you don't like, by that time you've understood you.
It's true.
You know, like you probably know she might be rolling, she might have fought with her bestie, you know, like you know, and she's sending you, and you know sometimes also babes are a bit, you know, like we're unreasonable from nowhere. So a woman will be like, yeah, I know my woman. You won't be fighting the same way you are fighting at the first year.
Yeah, you gave up like after the first
One, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
First of all, if you're a guy over
Reading.
25, like such a fight, you haven't fought enough. You give up on those readings and scriptures.
Like kids.
And then you reply, okay. It gets worse.
Usually like there's something we're dealing with.
Yeah.
You don't know what
You don't know what
it is.
So,
I don't understand. You're like, what do you mean you don't understand? I'm like, I don't understand. I had to, I'm sorry.
we've really enjoyed this episode. Asanteni sana. I don't know if our fellas have any parting shots. You don't have to say hi to your relatives.
Actually, Biko, just explain what that box thing is.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Explain it.
Carrie, take
Yeah,
the lead
here is
and
the
then
flow.
we'll,
Here is the
we'll
flow.
finish.
Yeah.
Box register, yeah? It's football show. Not
Sports
football,
show.
sports show.
Sports
Yeah,
show,
it's a
yeah.
sports show. Like just talk about all different type of sports. Just a couple of homies just love sports.
Like
Yeah.
what kind of sports?
F1, football,
You explain.
You have
NFL,
to explain the sport.
basketball.
Basketball,
So, generally
like
just-
boxing.
yeah.
And
Just
you
anything.
can be found on Insta, box to box register,
Yeah, you
and
sit here.
Facebook, or
Facebook,
YouTube, okay.
Instagram,
Okay.
So
YouTube.
we're actually on Facebook,
TikTok.
yeah?
Yeah, on Facebook.
Meta.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, meta.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
You can find
yeah.
them on the meta. Okay. Thanks, guys. See you again next time. Bye.
Bye.